Most people look at a mid-range card and expect a compromise, but this thing is trying to rewrite the rules for compact builds. When you first pull the ASUS Dual out of the box, it feels surprisingly dense for its size. It's a 2.5 slot card, which is a smart move because it doesn't hog your entire case, yet it still manages to pack in those Axial Tech fans. You can actually see the difference in the design. The fan hub is smaller, which lets the blades stretch out further, and that barrier ring really does a solid job of pushing air down where it's needed most. It's quiet too. The 0 decibel mode is a nice touch for when you're just browsing or doing light work, keeping the room silent until things actually heat up. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood. This is running on the Blackwell architecture, and honestly, the jump in efficiency is noticeable. With 16 gigabytes of GDDR7 memory, it's got plenty of headroom for textures that would have choked older cards in this tier. And then there's the AI performance. Seeing 767 TOPS is a bit wild for a card that isn't a massive flagship brick. It makes DLSS 4 feel incredibly snappy, and for anyone into creative workflows or local AI tasks, that extra overhead is a genuine benefit. The clock speeds are pushed pretty high right out of the box, hitting 2632 MHz in OC mode, and it stays stable without sounding like a jet engine taking off. What stands out, though, is the connectivity. Having 3 DisplayPort 2.1b ports, alongside the HDMI 2.1b, is a forward-thinking choice. It's ready for the next generation of monitors, which is exactly what you want when you're investing in a new GPU. However, it isn't perfect. Because it's a dual-fan setup, it does run a little warmer than those massive triple-fan monsters if you really push it for hours on end. You'll want to make sure your case has decent airflow, otherwise, you might hear those fans working a bit harder than you'd like. It's a small trade-off for the SFF-ready form factor, but it's worth keeping in mind. Ultimately, this card hits a sweet spot. It's not trying to be the most expensive piece of hardware on the shelf, but it delivers enough punch to handle modern gaming and heavy productivity without needing a custom loop or a giant tower. If you're building a compact rig and don't want to sacrifice performance for size, this is a really compelling option. It's reliable, it's fast, and it fits where others simply can't. For most people, this is probably all the graphics power they'll ever actually need.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.